Hello, everybody, and welcome to podcast 22, Day Sugar Puffs. So the people we got this week is Mischievous Hunter, MP, and myself. And for our guests, we have KOKeowner.
Hello.
Who is drunk.
I'm
Yes,
a little bit intoxicated.
And so is MP.
No,
us.
that's not right.
The Super Bowl.
Purposes, the whole podcast is
Why
wasted.
is this?
The Super Bowl was about an hour or so
Welcome
ago.
to the podcast, Drunk Edition.
Look, it looks
Now,
like it's
slurry
dancing.
words.
Okay, Mischievous isn't drunk, but anyways, the Super Bowl was a little bit ago, and so we were celebrating. Anyways, moving
No,
on. I'm just the guest.
no,
You
it's
guys
not.
take control.
Let's start off with r/ultra/hardcore announcements/discussions.
It's a post by Bergasms called What is Art? Asking for people's opinions on the definitions of art and how the art flair / creative flair / anything to do with art should be dealt with. Basically asking for your opinion and proposing the idea of making a bot that takes all the art things from the community post and putting them into a cohesive post every week.
I think
That'd
it's a
be
really
cool.
good idea.
That'd be cool, yeah.
I mean, the idea that initially it starts off in the community post, like, I feel like that kind of fulfills the definition of the community post because you're dragging the entire community in around it, and then if it's formatted correctly and people follow the rules, then it becomes its own post. So I feel like that actually does a really good job, and I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, MP.
One of the
personally like
biggest
that.
things
Point
with
of view.
why art thread, like the art thread, kind of just failed is there wasn't enough art to populate it. And
Exactly.
plus, it was once a week, so that was way too frequent. Maybe like every
And also
other
no one
week
looked
or
at it.
almost every month would be better,
Mhm.
like for something like that.
I think the problem is no one looked at it. No one.
Well, yeah, because there wasn't any quality posts, and there was usually just
Yeah,
like
you'd look at it and there was
memes or
like 2
whatever.
posts and then some
Was
discussions.
just-
If there's actually a decent
then there
amount,
was
it'd be somewhat worth looking at.
And then every art post, there was Kieran and Neil going back and forth with some pretty good art, but then a lot of the other things was just paint. That was it.
I just feel like there's so many good, like, so many people with artistic talent on the Reddit who, like, not allow them an opportunity to showcase it all in its own post. I feel like that's almost just robbing the community of so much potential like, that can be found. But I feel like this is just a way to, like, preserve all this, like, potential that the entire community has. Like, there's so many good artists that I feel like this is a really good compromise.
Such as Tony, he is great at art.
And Tony.
I like it.
George.
It's cool.
Okay. Well, our next topic: general discussion. Age discrimination. This post was made by. I clicked on it. Let's see who it was made by.
It's redirecting me. It's really, really long. Okay.
It's by
this is a long redirect.
Bayfan
Yeah.
123.
Yeah, that guy.
It was flagged correctly using the winch flare, so
Nice.
props to that at least. Good job. I feel like
Pat
that
on
was
the
a good
back.
addition in itself.
Nice.
Did anyone
I
read
feel like
this?
okay. I have not read this yet. I have been very busy with college, but so I've been less active on the Reddit.
I think Raven can really relate to this problem. Do you want to
Okay,
talk about it, Raven?
the final paragraph sums it up. I'm actually going to read the bottom paragraph. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that we should accept all ages into the community, and also older members should make it their responsibility for their actions, and not blame the younger members, leaving a very cruel stereotype
They
on
spelled
our
stereo
shoulders.
incorrectly.
Well, you know what, MP? I don't want to hear it.
Not
I
helping
agree.
me.
I
KPMG
agree
asking
full-heartedly.
the
Like,
real
okay.
question.
Yeah, that guy.
I
got it
am-
right.
the resident 12
That
year
guy
old
got it right.
We're all talking over each other. One of us go at a time.
Can I start off?
something to say.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Keoki.
I want to
You
say,
speak.
as one of the older members of the community, I'm 18. I'm currently in college, but I do remember when I was a lot younger. I've been a gamer my entire life. I remember being picked on when I was younger. I had a very high voice for a very long time, but that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with this. What I'm trying to say is that regardless of people's ages, we all need to be accepting. Like, even if you are older, you have to look back at it and remember when you were younger yourself, and think like, you know, we all have to guide each other along. We all have to be accepting. Like, no one's gonna be one like common age. Everyone's gonna be different. So why cause problems? We might as well just make the best of it.
I can relate to this because when I was like 12, I used to really like
Oh,
Legos.
last year? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those were
I
fun.
applaud you for that one, KOK. I wanted to say it.
Okay, Raven, you're
Love you,
also
MP.
12. How do you feel being 12? And
You know, man, it's pretty hard.
I was in 7th grade when I joined the community. Nobody picked on me. That was weird for like being young.
I like that video of Raven and mocking an MP with like the highest voices in like the world. That was beautiful. I cried a little bit out of
Alright,
happiness.
so okay, I'll give my honest opinion on this. Things will most likely never change, and that's like just kind of brutal honesty. I doubt making a post will ever change anything, but over time things will get better. The more that everything goes on, not specifically for just younger people in general, but for you yourself and everyone who is young. As you age, you won't get picked on as much.
I think anyone.
That's just how I see it.
It's almost like
I think.
yeah.
My
Okay.
personal opinion
let's
on
see
this
Hunter.
is a little bit mixed because I feel that, you know, is there anything wrong with someone being 12? If you're mature, I don't have a problem with you. Like, you know, everyone matures at different rates. A majority of 12-year-olds will be severely immature, but there are a few that, you know, they are pretty mature. And, you know, I'm glad to talk to those people. But the thing is, when I'm in the middle of a match and you join my channel because you guessed my password or something, I don't really like that. Especially, you know, if I usually politely ask you to leave, you know, and you don't, I'm usually just going to start generalizing, sadly. Another thing, though, is like younger people, they're not as developed, like vocabulary wise, I guess. They just don't have as much knowledge as someone who's older would, and there's nothing that can really be fixed about that. You know, it just comes with age. And that's one of the things, like, if we're talking about something and then they don't quite understand it and then we have to backtrack and explain it all, it's kind of it just starts being a little bit more of a pain in the butt. But overall, you know, it's very mixed. It's basically comes down to, it depends who it is.
See, Hunter, I strongly agree with you there that it's not necessarily like an age issue, it's more of like a maturity issue.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how old you are. Like, if you are mature, I think that's more of a pressing issue. Like, someone I would like to bring up, I love him to death, Scribbler. Scribbler has been in the community for, well, almost 2 years now.
Scribbler's older than me.
Yeah, he's old. But a lot of people would almost like, I would agree with this post, like make fun of him because of his age and he has a high-pitched voice. Like, Scrib is one of the coolest people I know, and I honestly could not care like how old he is, because he's one of the most mature and one of the nicest people I know in this community. So just, I would really like to stress the point that it doesn't matter how old you are. If you are a genuine nice person and you're a mature person and you can get along with other people, then your age really doesn't matter. So take that to heart.
I think anyone hating on 13-year-olds for playing Minecraft with them should realize that they're playing Minecraft.
Yeah, that's kind of a big issue
Good
there.
point, Deputy.
you shouldn't be looking at age,
Don't
but
Demographically.
swag.
builds in Minecraft when it's Minecraft. Crazy block game.
You should be
Demographically,
looking at the people
Minecraft.
who are 18, 17, 16 who are still playing Minecraft.
What about the people
Which
who
I
are,
can
like,
say considering I am
43,
17.
44 who are still playing Minecraft. Nothing wrong with
Which
that.
there's nothing
just-
wrong with it, but
just-
I mean, hey,
just
we're
saying.
making fun of the kids when it's supposed to be a kid's game after all. But I mean,
not
what are you gonna do if you like
necessarily.
playing it? You like playing it.
I feel like
The
the
crazy game.
the word kid can be used very generally, because
Kiddo.
You're a kid.
I mean, technically I'm an adult, like I'm 18, but like I wouldn't consider you guys any less of a person.
He's available, ladies.
I'm not defined as an adult or a kid. I prefer to be defined as swag.
All right.
Pretty sure
I
most
think
of us
the
except
point of this
MG
discussion is that don't let age necessarily let that deter you from being yourself or anything like that. Just remember that age doesn't matter. It's more of a maturity issue. And anyone who does make fun of you for your age or anything like that, just don't let it get to you, because there are people out there that will like you for who you are.
Just
and
saying,
it
if
will
they
get
make-
better.
Just saying, if they make fun of you for your age, you don't want to be friends with them anyway. There
Exactly.
you go.
What's your image?
All right.
Should probably move on to the next topic. We talked the death out of that.
Okay, let's see. Lava suiciding.
Post by Drake 132667596.
What?
Thanks,
Right.
NP.
So this is a whinge post once more about.
Congrats
someone
on
who-
using the whinge flare.
Winch going in.
People are actually using the whinge flare. That they're using it correctly. That makes me happy. So anyway, so he's complaining about how someone in a fight that he was playing with, and they end up fighting, and then he runs away and lavas himself. And when okay, and then the person writing the post messages him, "Nice sportsmanship," and the person replies, "You are both in full diamond." And that is, and as I quote from it, that is no reason to make it so that people can't get your stuff.
Hmm.
Now,
The
I
way I
know what
personally
some
look at-
people say is they say the goal of the game is to win no matter what. Undercut anyone, do anything, backstab everyone just so you win. Like, it's ultra hardcore. You do anything to survive. But though that's where it kind of draws the line. Like, once you die, you're dead. You're out. The game is of no longer concern to you.
Mhm.
But what
Yeah.
about the people who,
okay.
Flint and Steel, I try to light you on fire and you burn to death even after you killed me. You're dead. So how about
Okay,
that?
personally, the way I think of this is, while maybe I won't see it this way when I'm the one attacking someone and they lava their stuff, there's obviously a point to it, and I understand that. I think the only time I'd ever see it acceptable, if it's honestly something like, complete and utter, like, cleanup or something like that. Like, if I'm in, like, I don't know, if I'm in, like, full iron, maybe enchanted or something, and I fight 2 full diamond guys and I kill them both and I have a heart, and then someone comes over and kills me, I'd be pretty salty, and that would honestly be a fair enough reason to lava stuff, because he wouldn't deserve to have the stuff in my book, but I honestly would never do it. I do understand why people would.
Here's my problem. Why are you going to full iron? Why are you going in full iron unenchanted to 0-0, not expecting people in full diamond?
Okay, I'm just saying that was an example.
I feel like lava suiciding has been in the community for like as long as I can remember. There have always been people who did that. Like, going along the ideas of ultra hardcore, as Hunter said, you want to do whatever you can to win, but at the same time, like, everyone has a different play style. I myself, I kind of like to honor, like, almost a code of honor in itself, in the sense that, like, if you kill me, like, you beat me, GG, and you have my stuff. But then again, there's other people who will go to different extremes, saying, I'm going to lava suicide so you don't get any of my stuff. I feel like everyone has a different playstyle, like I said, and that in different situations it's acceptable, in other situations it's not. But to recall, Mischievous just came out with the Ambition Season 5 montage. I remember watching that, and Mischievous came up on me when I was unenchanted iron, and he was in full diamond. And I think I called you a full diamond cocksucking motherfucker. Pardon my language.
Yes.
So, and I didn't lava suicide. I ran away, and you never found me.
Classic.
But at the same time, I very well could have. And I feel like it's a playstyle. Preference almost, I guess. There are people who will do it. There are people who won't. And I agree that at times it can be a dick move, but you need to look at it from the other person's perspective. Like, did you just spend 90 minutes of this game getting all this stuff only to have it ended, like, just by someone who came up behind you in full diamond and killed you in 2 shots? Like, would lava suiciding be a valid option? I feel like it's a playstyle preference.
You see,
after all that.
the situation given by Drake 132667596, he says he was teamed with the person, like a team of 2 game, and they were fighting the one person. It could be a viable option, really, to lava yourself so that they don't get the stuff, so your teammate would maybe have a better chance at killing you. I don't know. It
That-
can be
I
viable,
could
but
see
I
that,
really don't
yeah.
like when people do it just in spite of them not getting the stuff in like an FFA or something.
Well, I think what
Um,
Keoki said, the code of honor after you die. Like I know me, what I do is I know some people they rage. You know, some people are like that. They're very competitive, but I consider myself to be a fairly calm person. Like, you know, I die, you know, that sucks. Oh well, GG, nice game, and thank the host, and then I leave. You know, and you know maybe not everyone's like that, but you know if someone kills me, like you killed me, you had to fight me for that, so you earned that stuff. You know, have fun with it. I'm dead. It doesn't concern me what happens to you. So there you go. And I don't really know why you would consider to lava your stuff because I don't really know what you get out of it. Maybe just that you like that satisfaction of quote unquote screwing over your enemy.
Here's one time I considered my lava completely justified when I lavaed myself. One time I was making a house at like 200. You know, I was making a nice wood house. It had like 2 floors. It had little furniture inside. I go over to get some trees and I come back and someone's burning it down. So they start running after me. And of course I'm making a house. I have nothing. And they're wearing like full enchanted iron. So I just lava myself. I don't want any of my stuff.
Well,
to go
it's not
to
like
the-
they had anything you wanted, and I mean,
Yeah,
you were
and they
basically a
burned
free
down
kill
my
anyway.
house. Why did they burn down my house?
Yeah, see, that's
Okay,
I don't know. That's just like it's
You
nothing
don't burn
lost.
down people's houses.
It's
I
nothing
mean, go ahead
lost,
and
so I
kill
don't
me,
think
but
they
you just
complain.
don't burn down my house.
I mean,
all right.
this
so
isn't
I'll
even.
share-
Go ahead, Raven.
Okay, so I'll share the only time I've ever actually lavaed myself in the, like, I think I'm getting close to 2 years I've been here. This one time I played a game, this was a really long time ago, like, maybe a couple months after I first joined, and, I was in the nether, I had killed a team of 3 or 2 or something. I was at, like, a couple hearts with no healing, but I had pots. Well, I came out of a nether portal and came across a team of 3 that was like Skillblade, Els, and someone else, and I just didn't think it was fair for me to get all that stuff, kill those people, just to die like that. So I just lavaed my stuff on the spot without fighting them. That was probably not the smartest idea, but at the time that was that just was what came through my mind. I'm like, I'm not letting them have it. So that's the only time I've done it in the whole 2 years. I don't actually think it was that justified, but I just figured I'd share.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, it's
don't see
kinda
it
like-
happening that often that it's a big issue. Like, I've personally seen one person do it to me. I don't think I've ever done it. I threw a power 4 bow in a cactus, but I just don't see this a pressing issue. Like, I've been here a long time and I've only seen it happen once to me, so I don't see it being like, oh man, big, huge problem.
I think a lot of
That's
people
just my
sometimes
opinion.
misinterpret killing themselves or something like that. Like, you'll be like running across like a snow thing, you try to lava someone else, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
that's
when
it.
I'm the victim of someone who lava suicides, like they lava suicide when I was killing them. It's a bit of a downer, like for me, just like
True.
you know,
Very true.
I'm not someone who gets kills all that often, so you know, if I do kill someone, it's kind of a big deal to me. So, you know, when someone does that, it's just like, well, great, thanks.
Yeah.
So I can understand the frustration.
Once again, this isn't even necessarily on topic, but to go along with the idea of like a code of honor, it's kind of like if I was in a game and I see someone I recognize who I would consider a friend even, I wouldn't go up behind them and backstab them or like anything like that to clean them up. So it's just kind of like
Totally would.
treat okay, Raven might.
I would
But
clean up
I
Raven.
guess treat the game like, yes, it is a game, things do happen, people get mad, but I guess kind of play the game the way that you would want to be play it the way you would want to play it, but at the same time take into consideration how other people are feeling. And I feel like that's ultimately, you make your own decisions, but ultimately keep in mind how others feel as well.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think everyone's gonna get salty over something. No matter what you do, right or wrong, everyone's gonna get mad. If you kill someone, even in a fair fight, they're gonna get mad at some point in your time here. So
Drink lots of water to offset your sodium input. Okay.
And alcohol.
Well,
So how about that
anyway,
server-
so speaking on the note of what people think about things, let's see what people think about servers. Server hosting thread.
Made by your
Well, that was a
Yeah.
seamless transition. Didn't even
I'm
see the
proud of
seam.
you. I'm not even in a podcast, and that was pretty good.
Alright.
job.
podcast.
Well, anyway, so Europe's Ninja has taken the liberty of creating a post to basically rate hosts and like server hosting companies and provide an easy to see chart For feedbacks, you can quickly grab one based on several factors like price, performance, support, location, like DDoS protection. So you have all these different factors in it that so you can easily pick what fits your needs. The performance index, that's the only problem I really have. Other than that, it looks okay. I mean, looking at the list, so it has Cubed Host, Nodecraft, Minecrafted, Silva Gaming, and Perfection Hosting. And then that's for GSP, which is quote unquote shared hosting, and then it has Dedicateds, which are basically just OVH and its subsidiaries. Which, if anyone doesn't know, OVH has two daughter companies called So You Start, which is where you should be looking, and then has another one called Kimsufi, which is basically just like test servers. They're pretty weak and they're not very good. I really wish it commented a bit more on that, but overall, I mean, I'm just quickly looking through the stuff and it looks okay.
First off, I'd just like to thank you for your input, but if you guys want to just share your experience hosting with certain companies, so myself, I have had a server with Minecrafted for almost a year now. I started hosting a very long time ago. I think it was August of 2013. I hosted for a while, and then I really got back into it. I started a server with SoulGoat beginning of 2014 with Minecrafted for like probably 6 months. And I do have my own server now. I use it to host Ambition and just different private events. And so far Minecraft has been very good to me. So I would strongly recommend them. Like it says, it's varied based on luck. Like sometimes you do get a bad node and you can just request a node change, but
They don't do node changes as far as I know.
Oh, they don't?
No,
I
they don't.
think they used to. Well, I guess it is varied based on luck, but I've had a pretty good experience with Minecrafted, and it's very cheap. So if you're looking for a cheap server, and you're in the U.S., because that's really the only place that they're located.
Yeah, the problem.
Where are they located in the U.S.?
I never-
Pennsylvania.
New York as well.
I think it was
only in
Massachusetts. Not sure. Somewhere in there. But I've never had a single problem with actually, I had one problem with Minecraft. And that was over like probably 6 months. I've hosted 35 games in total. I don't know why everyone shits on
I did a thing a
Minecraft.
while
They're
ago.
cheap as fuck, and I think they're worth whatever.
I did a thing a while ago with Minecrafted, but I never posted my findings because I never really went anywhere with it. So I bought 5 1 gigabyte Minecrafted servers, and I just did a performance index on them to see where they fall. And the reason why Minecrafted nodes have such variance in their performance actually is because all of them are running such different hardware.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the first node I got was some dual E5 node, which only had like a 2.4 gigahertz per core processor, but it had like 24 hyper-threaded cores or something stupid like that. And it didn't perform the best with big stuff, but like for what I was doing with it, like an SMP, it was okay. And then I had other ones, which were like E3 1245s, E3 1270s, which are basically top of the line E3s, like as good as you can get for UHC. And they were running very well. So it all depends, like, also another thing is like how many people are on the node.
Very true.
Yeah, if people don't understand like how quote unquote shared hosting works, is so the hosting company buys a big dedicated server, and what you're doing is you're getting a bit of space on that dedicated server. However, there's also probably like 20 to 30 other people also on that dedicated server. So if a few people are doing like, if you're on a server, like a node that has basically like, like 10 inactive SMPs that only have like 2 to 3 people each on them, you're going to be able to run some pretty good UHCs on that node, probably like 80-man UHCs. But if you get on a node that has like a 100 slot faction server that's full all the time, like a 250 slot mini game server that's full all the time, and then you try to host a UHC on it too, it's not going to work too well.
So once again, it's based on luck. It all depends on your node. So
dedicated server stuff. I've been a customer of So You Start for about 1.5 years now, and I've been nothing but happy. The support's not the greatest, but overall, like balance between price and performance, I've been very happy with them. I have a little Kimsufi as like a test server. I would not recommend it for UHC at all. But if you want like a TS or like a web server, or even just like like to host SMPs on, they're not bad. Like for how dirt cheap those things are. But the thing is, they're dirt cheap, which also means they're kind of dirt quality. Just be warned.
Anyone else have anything to say about servers?
I had a server. It ran Minecraft.
Hey.
That's nice.
I personally don't really host that much, but you know, yeah, I go with what they say. They probably know what they're talking about.
If you want Minecraft, you should probably use a Minecraft hosting service. If you're trying to use TeamSpeak to host Minecraft, it doesn't usually work.
The fallback, once again, it's ultimately up to you on what you decide to use, but usually most sites are pretty good. So if you do have problems, I'm sorry, but there's definitely other providers that can satisfy your needs.
So I don't know how to transition to this one.
Just say transition.
Courtroom discussion.
Yeah.
Courtroom discussion.
MP,
Wait,
I think you want to kick this topic off.
Am I gonna actually read this one?
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start off. I believe the link will be in the description. It's loading for me. Ku Klux Klan opens its doors to Hispanics, blacks, Jews, and gays. What do you guys think?
No,
about this?
no.
I have no idea. Wait.
All right, I
There's
don't
a
think
lot
it
of
was.
random
I'm
links I
very
don't know how to
confused
make
right now.
sense of
This
here,
is
so
under
I'm just gonna
courtroom
leave it to.
discussion.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Are you telling me you are comparing the courtroom to the Ku Klux Klan?
No.
I don't.
This is
just under
exactly
the
what
link.
MP
This might be
just said.
controversial, but
We're-
I don't
we gotta
understand the
talk
one
about this,
part of
guys.
it being
What
the
do you guys think
KKK
about
and
this?
allowing blacks. What?
I have something about an absolute must
Here's
for
the
anyone
quote
who
from the
wants to
article
play
next to this.
tennis.
White
Alright,
supremacy was
so
the old
in
KKK.
recorded-
This is the new KKK.
In recorded rounds this week, we had Entropy.
Let's start. Okay. Also, let's not forget. Let's not forget. They're renaming themselves to the Rocky Mountain Knights.
What?
All right, so why don't we talk about recorded
Let's,
rounds?
yeah, let's record rounds are pretty cool.
You
Let's
skip
go
the
with that.
next two as well. Under Courtroom
Entropy
discussion.
season 7.
Entropy
Skip.
Season 1, the intro,
7.
made by Crimson 5M, aka Chaos.
AKA Tony.
Something R&R.
I actually really enjoyed this intro. I think you did a really good job with it.
I liked
Oh,
it
fuck, I
because
opened that up
I
and I was
actually
loud.
liked it because it was really it was just simple. I mean, there wasn't fancy frills or anything. It was just straight to the point. It tells you who's playing, tells you the teams, and it has a little bit of humor.
My favorite
The-
was Bad Ant's team name. Something with 10 FPS.
I
Yeah,
feel
it was,
like
like
Ugly
kitties with
Kittens
10
with 10
FPS or
FPS.
something.
Yeah.
for a first season record around, I feel like it did its job. Like it introduced all the players, it provided a good amount of hype. The font was good, the music was good. Crimson did a really good job.
Like I
So,
said, it's just
okay.
Props to you.
minimalistic and gets it done. I
Good
like
job.
it.
There's a lot of record rounds this week.
Yeah, I know, considering there's like none for a couple
Let's
weeks
start off
actually.
with. I'm clicked on it and it's redirecting me. Okay, R&R season 7 intro. How about that one,
Oh
guys?
man, that was ridiculously good. It got like what? Last time I checked, it was like 123
119.
points. Jesus.
119.
120, yep.
I think it
Very
varies
good
from
job,
computer, but-
Sid Garcia.
Oh,
very,
man.
very good
He
job.
set the bar high with
I
this.
like the swag move where FX tosses his glasses down. I felt like that was like
I like Conflict's little penguin slide.
Oh, that was good
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like I just
seen
felt
that
like in general that was a fantastic
I
intro.
felt like everyone's
Obviously,
animation was just saying swag.
obviously there was a lot of work put into it, so good job to you. But I would just like to point out the top comment. I just don't get that R&R feel. Anyone else agree?
I think that was a
I
reference.
here's my comment, which I believe got 7 points. Let me find
7,
it really
damn.
quick so I can read it directly. Let me Control F and PMG.
I wanna put that in
Even
there
if you
twice.
don't like the new players, you gotta agree this intro was fresh as fuck.
True.
Yeah, in my opinion, just how like it has like a lot of little like inside jokes about the
Yeah.
like the people too. Like you don't even have to like know them to understand them, which is what I thought was pretty great. So all in all, that was probably one of the best put together intros I've ever seen.
Yeah, someone said
There was-
spent,
like I
2
said
to 3 weeks
before.
on it.
Yeah. Obviously a lot of work was put into it. Great job to Sid. Like it came
By
out
the
very,
way,
very well. And I
um,
wish you guys luck.
The top comment was he was sarcastic.
I understand. it was
Good one,
sarcastic.
MPMG.
Yes.
Pro tips with MPMG.
Wait,
78.
fuck,
Alright.
we should read all your question.
What?
Oh shit, no.
We're not on questions, MP.
Wait,
Not
Stay
yet.
focused.
oh shit, yeah.
Speaking of comments, Phobia season 4 trailer.
yeah.
It didn't dead.
Ayo.
Yeah, that thing was cool.
Hype.
This season is Fear of Donkeys.
Okay, wait, can we take a moment to say
Donkey-ophobia.
that Phobia isn't dead?
I already said that.
Fear of
Holy
Donkeys.
shit, did you already say that?
Yeah. And then
Oh,
I went on
fuck.
to say this season is Fear of Donkeys.
Oh, okay.
Phobia Season 4, Cryophobia.
The map is gonna fill with donkeys.
It looks
was it,
like a
ice?
lot of ice is gonna come in and fill the map. I feel like in general the trailer was really good.
I like the part with the ice.
I'm looking forward to it. Good job to
Brick.
I see Brick. The Brick made. I see that Shut Up Brick made it, but like Dan's
Yeah, I
put
know.
the art. Yeah, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Good job to Brick for that. It got 66 upvotes on the Reddit.
Needs one more 6.
Yeah, I played this season and
Did you?
yeah,
That's a
that one.
spoiler.
It was a
Yeah, me
Confirmed.
too.
That really a fucking
MPMG
spoiler. Can I not
plays
say that I
Phobia
played the
season
fucking
4.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry. I just I was the spectator.
Okay.
I
well,
wasn't.
We
yeah,
actually had
that
2
was a nice
spectators
one.
this season. Fun fact.
Yeah, I was one of them. The
Wow,
other one was
Raven,
Tony.
spoil again. Why don't you?
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Looks
That was a
very
cool
interesting.
little-
I'm
I
looking
like the
forward
part
to
where
seeing
I
MP
can't say anything
blew up
about
to a
it,
creeper
but
again.
it was fun time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
contacted.
Maybe
about this,
Tommy
I
will blow
believe.
up to a creeper if he's in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Phobia's confirmed. Phobia's not dead.
Okay, since we just jumped from the note of server hosting to this, I just gotta say, rip that server's hard drive. Oh my god.
Nice. Oh, does that actually take up a lot of like? How much memory would you?
Not
Just-
memory.
At least
it's just,
4.
It's
Or not
gotta
memory, but-
write to all of those chunks at once. That's gotta just destroy that drive.
I
I
don't
hope the
think.
trailer has nothing
I
to do
don't
with the
th-
season.
I don't
and it's
think-
just completely
like,
something else.
Maybe
I'm not
maybe
even
it's not
saying
actually
about it.
cryophobia. Maybe it's actually like LXD.
That's what I thought. They should just make a trailer that says cryophobia, and then it's like Fear of Donkeys, and every donkey has like a baby
I don't
donkey.
know, but
I'll
it
have you
looks
know
like,
we were doing
it
Fear
looks
of
like
Ducks
what
for
it's
this
doing
season.
is like ice is like flooding the world up from.
I want to see how it works because I'm very confused by the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Minecraft.
I feel
don't-
like they
I
did a good
don't-
job hyping it up, but I am confused.
But it,
by
but
it,
it leaves the
looks pretty
mystery,
cool.
like like oh, let's give you a taste, but not give you the whole meal.
Yeah,
that was
so,
pretty
I don't know.
good.
It
I
looks
know
like
we
it has,
can't-
like,
I thought that was a good
customized
analogy.
We can't really
props of some
confirm or
kind.
deny anything as far as I know, but I know that the server didn't die.
That's
Pretty
famous.
sure it doesn't.
Good job,
Yeah,
Raven.
so
I'd like to
didn't-
give you
it
a good
didn't
old
die.
pat on the back.
Good job.
Oh,
Nice.
that's all.
All's well. Don't worry.
Oh wait, it's already been recorded.
That's a funny meme. I thought that was a high quality meme.
I'm gonna sip my water for that one. Good sip.
Even Kaoki's roommates are laughing at me, man.
Hey.
Kaoki, speaking of Kaoki, you posted that nice old post. How about it?
I did. Ambition Season 7 has been released to the subreddit.
I believe we're on episode
And it's
3.
mumbly.
We are on episode 3 as of right now. The game mode is Mumble. It was Wish Teams of 2. The trailer was released last week, I think.
Yeah, we talked about that on a good old
Yeah,
podcast.
I remember watching that.
Yeah,
I
sure
made
you
the
did.
trailer. But anyways, Ambition Season 7. Anyone who played in it can agree this was a really, really good season. So
Can I
watching?
say one thing to anyone considering doing this? Dibscraft is in this season.
oh, that is very
Exactly.
true. The Divscraft does play.
Also,
Mhm.
Joel's back.
Dibscraft confirmed.
Joel is back.
In fact,
Yeah,
if
Joel
like
can.
of
Tony
course,
SX.
okay. Spoilers, of course. I find Dibscraft in the first episode, and you want to know how close I came to find them in the third episode?
How?
Oh, I saw that comment.
About like 3 seconds. If you actually watch perspective side to side, Dibs leaves another like within like 3 seconds of me going into it. I watched both perspectives side to side to see that. That's crazy.
pretty cool.
That's
Anyways,
pretty crazy. I enjoyed my
was-
teammate this season as well. It was possibly one of my favorite recorded round.
No spoilers,
teams
but I
in
did use the
general.
mumble mod this season. So
That is
if you
very
want to watch
true.
my
The
perspective,
mumble mod was used.
yeah.
Thanks.
I like
My
it.
roommates
True
are all
fact,
back
can
now.
confirm.
Nice.
The roommates just make it great.
Yeah.
It's like an
Kaoki's
audience.
roommates
It's like
also
an
a guest.
His name is
No.
Tony.
No, there's no one named Tony in my room.
That is what you think. But
Well
Tony
done.
would say otherwise.
You can pretend.
No, get one of them on the mic and tell them to say their name is Tony.
No.
Okay, I'd just like to say I requested Kaoki's roommates as guests, and they did not listen to me.
They probably
Um,
couldn't hear you.
No,
Maybe they're
you
deaf.
guys. You guys didn't listen to me.
I thought you
Speaking-
said his roommates didn't listen.
Speaking of listening to me, wait, are we done?
Yeah. Ambition Season 7, check it out. It's a good season. That is all.
Good
Bye.
one.
Watch my perspective. I have the most swag. Next topic. Clinton Hiver season. I'm in that one
Fuck.
too.
I'm
And
in this
also
one
is-
too.
and
Me and
then
MP
Hilton
are on a
season
team in
four,
this
what?
one.
Yeah, we have a pretty solid team. Watch our perspective.
Oh, watch my
Hilton Quiver
perspective.
season
No, you're not
4
good
was
enough.
released 3 days
It's
ago as of recording.
vanilla.
Vanilla, wish teams of 3.
Yeah, we're
Just
wishing.
gonna say,
team-
the Trap Masters made up of KOKeowner, MPMG, and Sneak Sag. That is a solid perspective.
I see Kanako as a better team. Me and my teammate Timotheus were constantly
it's
seeing
not.
Kanako because he's
Once
on our
again,
team.
the famous Ex Nestorio is a part of this season.
And Dibs, no, never mind.
No,
Dibs in
no,
it.
no,
No
Dibs.
Dipscraft.
Right,
That's
that
ambition. That's ambition.
I get him so mixed
In
up.
fact, watch
Yeah.
Ambition and then watch Hilton Quiver. First Ambition though.
And then watch Are we
Oh,
done with
yeah.
the topic?
Season 8.
WMC season 8.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Hilton
W-
Quiver
hosted
season
by
4. Intro made by
Entropy
Sid Garcia.
from
Good job.
start.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, so yeah, next topic is WMC season 8. Fairy Juice,
When mine is
11
prom.
months ago, released the introduction. Season 8's King's Game, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, that was a
Name
good
when
season.
mine is
I
crowned.
remember that season.
Yeah.
Costanza Boy was
that
the
one,
king,
that was
wasn't he?
okay. This is
Nah.
a real good one. I watched
Wasn't he?
Bergasm's perspective,
Nah.
and that one, that's a classic
Oh.
right there.
I remember.
Oh, come on, we can't forget Dan.
Do you guys want to see this? The straw poll. The
Dan
straw
is not
poll
in
of
this
who will win.
one. I don't believe.
Who will
is
win
he?
season 8? I'm gonna have to go
Project,
with.
yeah, he
The-
is.
I'm gonna have
the-
to go
Dan,
with the
Dan is not
prediction-
in
sleeping
this. Is he in
dojos.
this one?
The
I'm going
prediction
for
was
Sleeping
Joey
Dojos.
Kin, Bergasms, Fairy Juice, and Costanza Boy 17. That got 36
Bird-
votes.
Bird
That
was
is
the king on
also
that team.
tied with the Secret Squirrels, which is
The
Munch
secret
Most
squirrels,
on
of course.
Dick and Verza.
Oh, I just saw the
there
vote
is a
change.
new vote as of today.
New vote. as of
February
today.
1st, 2015. The Secret Squirrels take the lead.
I voted
Secret
for the
squirrel.
sleeping
Secret
dojos.
Secret
Squirrels.
squirrels.
Of
30%.
Munchmo, Sonmika, Schick, and Verza take the lead in the prediction of who will win WMC Season 8.
Well,
I'm definitely
I guess
looking forward to watching it.
We'll
Wait,
update you
wait,
guys on
wait,
what
wait.
happens next podcast.
No. Refresh the page now.
Oh, it's back up to a tie.
Oh,
Oh,
Man, the
this
stakes
just
have
keeps
been raised.
getting better and better,
But
folks.
yeah,
this
season
is
8 of
intense.
WMC.
We'll
it's gonna
update
be
you
a
guys
great
on what
season.
happens next week. And for next, we will move on to our next topic.
We don't have another topic.
Water.
MP.
Give me all of your
Water?
beef syrup now.
All right. Okay, everyone. I think
Do we
that's
wanna
the end of the
talk about
pod.
this
No, it's
image?
not.
No, there,
Raven,
no,
you
it's
missed
not.
a
We have
whole
questions
section.
and game modes and all this fun
There's
stuff.
also how to make a cute dress out of shorts. Do you want to talk about that? Does anyone want to start off?
Some of these links
Okay.
in here, man.
I can.
I
I
don't-
tested this. In fact, I tested this like an hour ago, just to
Okay.
just to confirm this does work on how to make a cute dress out of shorts.
Speaking of testing, we have a Gamemode Dump right here.
That's a good
Chest PvE.
Get it?
Alright guys, so here's how it works. There's chests scattered into the world that you all start at the center and then you have to run outwards and gather materials from chests. It's called MCSG.
And natural regen's on.
I'm just kidding.
And
Can
you
I
can't
start
break
off by
blocks.
saying this game mode is absolute shit? It was posted by ECOG5. Literally posted by ECOG5902. It's based off of best PvE, not a shit game mode, but somehow he pulled the crap out of this one. And so instead of getting a heart every 10 minutes, you gain a chest. Wow, so fucking original, aren't you?
Did I just say that these comments are like death?
I heard that
Yo.
Tommy SX would blow up to a creeper. That's what I heard.
What a fucking guy.
Oh,
And
man,
you know
what
what?
if you get
he
a trap
decided,
chest?
what
Okay,
a great
then-
idea to come from the chest every 10 minutes. A diamond, a gold ingot, an iron ingot, a coal, or an enchanted book. Man, I'm gonna use an enchanted book. What's it
Man,
enchanted
how about
with?
MP,
How about
you
a
are
piece of
every
salt.
time you
MP is
open
the
chest,
salt
you
master.
get 1 heart.
Now, just
I
like
lo-
best
okay.
PvE, you're taken off the list if you take damage. Why don't you just play best PvE instead? Because it's way fucking better than
Well,
this.
this is called
Um,
chest PvE and it's different MP, so just roll
And
with it.
apparently,
Everyone
also,
has
he
their
made a nice little twist.
opinions.
He made a nice little twist on this. Also, when you kill someone, you get a chest, and it can contain an extra head, a gapple, 5 gold ingots, or 64 arrows. So another tip for snowballing: you play this game mode. You just need someone's description form because wow. Apparently, Shredder Gamers will hopefully
No, it's
description
Shredder
it. He hasn't
Games.
updated it
Shredder
whatsoever, even though
Games.
this was
2
edited
S's.
4 days ago.
I was
Wow.
actually gonna say it was last edited 4 days ago. I feel like my thunder has just been stolen.
Regardless of how MP feels about this game mode, it
And how
got
bad it is.
35 upvotes on
But
the
it's
Reddit.
still garbage.
Okay.
I'm
I
just
mean,
kidding.
it's
And you
not
know
terrible.
what? If he did one, if he, the height of this entire post was his pun, Chess TV, I'm pretty sure that's the entire reason he made this game.
I'm just kidding. It actually doesn't
What a great
look
thing to
that
base it off of.
It doesn't look that bad.
Doesn't
MP is
look
just
that bad.
Obviously,
really
people
slow.
like
it's
it.
just-
Yeah, honestly.
MP
I'm
like
just
is
joking.
equivalent. Like if MP were to go into the Dead Sea, he would make up like 98% of the salt there.
Okay.
That was a
anyway.
geography
He's also a
lesson for you
sloth.
all. He's
Some of
and a
these-
pineapple
okay.
at the same time.
Some of these comments, having lots of heads and gapples. Watch u/Engalarza422 highlights to see snowballing.
He doesn't go by that anymore. It's /u/X Nestorio.
And
Regardless-
regardless,
actually
username
not.
underscore made a great pun. This is chest amazing. I can't.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'd like to say that
Great
comment by
one. You know what?
Mischievous
I'm gonna
that
give him
says
a pat on the
podcast is a
back.
good
You want a
one.
pat on the back, buddy? It's just come over here.
You should just stalk my Reddit profile. Anything I comment podcat on was probably in the podcast.
Podcat?
Podcast.
Well, anyway,
I
after
just
seeing
built,
after
I
seeing a
built
scenario
York
like
right
that,
next
I
to
need to sit.
London right
Okay.
now.
You know what? After seeing a scenario like that, I just need to sit down and regenerate,
I
just
need
for a
to-
bit of a period.
Oh, speaking of regenerating for a period of time, the scenario
Let's move on
period
to
of
our
regeneration.
questions. Okay. How about that Super Bowl asked by Mischievous?
Okay, not yet.
MP.
Not yet.
MP.
Period.
Topic
Period of
again.
regeneration.
Period of regeneration. Okay.
I
Posted
feel
by
like this is a
Farlander
really
0015.
Firelander 0011
I said it
0015.
first.
He says integer. That's a big
You're
word.
right. I like this game mode. That is all there is to it. Every 10 minutes, a random integer between 1 and 4 is selected to be how much heads heal, and a random integer between 1 and 3 is selected to be how much gapples heal.
This reminds me of
Very-
the really old UHC where the gapples were buggy and the gapples would hear anywhere from 0.5 to 2.5 hearts, and everyone got all salty because they'd make a gapple and heal half a heart. It was hilarious. Like
This is really cool.
1.5.
I like this game mode. People should host it. To quote the Jacob, with 6 points, this is really cool.
I'm gonna comment podcat again.
You know what?
You know what? No. Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
know what
say
I
this
would like
game
to see
mode
this?
isn't that shit. It's only kind of shit.
Thanks, Emily.
how the fuck is this gonna? Okay, wow, my gapple healed half a heart less.
It's between 1 and 3, dude.
So
Okay.
1 heart less, maybe.
What I would like to
Chances are
see-
you still get the 2. It's really not gonna affect games. that
Hold on.
much.
I
guess
I
it's
like it
okay.
because sometimes you can be like, OMG, I'm snowballing. I have
I
14
like
golden
this
heads.
scenario.
And now
Oh
here's-
shit,
here's
golden
another
heads only
thing.
heal 1 heart. Very, very true. But then you could be that one guy at half a heart who gets ahead and he's like, well, I'm at half a heart. Good thing this golden head heals 4 hearts and I'm back in the game. So I think it's cool. MP doesn't need to comment
It's
anymore.
not that bad.
One thing I would maybe like to see is having this integrated with Chump Charity.
Ooh, what's that one?
Okay, if you don't know what Chump Charity is where like every 5 to 10 minutes, the person with the lowest health is healed. So right before the Chump Charity is announced, everyone is struggling to get to the lowest health possible so they can
Oh,
get the
yeah,
heal.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
That would be
And
pretty
this, having a random amount of healing, would be pretty interesting.
Yep. And
I
Reddit.
think if you wanna affect it, then you gotta do like either heals like 0.5 or 3 hearts. Because it's not really the same when it's just like in the
Or
middle.
you
and
make it
do,
a
like,
100 heart game and it heals from
Oh.
1 to 100 hearts, and it would just be redonkadonk.
I don't know.
That'd be
Anyways,
cool.
I don't
pretty
know how
good
to
game
fix it.
mode.
It's
I
not
like
that
it.
bad.
Period of regeneration.
Let's move on to our questions. First one asked by Mistress. Mistress, do you want to ask
they
it?
are questies, not questions.
Questies.
Okay,
according to the Google Doc.
questies. I stand corrected by Iron Wolf Network himself. So Mistress, you want to do this one?
Alright, this is my question. I think
I
it's
answer it?
personally dear to my heart because
Can I answer
I'm a sporter. Like, you know, I'm out on the sports
I'm
field
big on
doing
the
my
sports. I'm big on the sports. In
Like,
fact, my
I-
favorite sports team, the Sports Masters. Who are they again? They won. They won the sport.
The
bowl.
Arizona Pineapples.
I was
the one where
sporting
you
for
shoot
them the
Harky
whole way
puck.
down the road. You know what? When I saw that sports pass they made, it was a good one.
They
And when they
scored
got
a
that
goal,
sport
sports
point,
point.
classic.
I put on
Okay,
the sports sport.
The question is,
Hey, let me
how
ask my
about...
question.
I need to answer it though. How about that Super Bowl? Because this is being recorded after the Super Bowl, and the New England Patriots, which happen to be my home team, have won the
live in
Super
England?
Bowl. Hence why I'm slightly intoxicated.
Wait, you live in England?
Maybe.
He says
Okay,
slightly.
my roommate says I'm way more than slightly
Tell
intoxicated, but that
Bubster
is
I
up
said
for
hi if you live
judge.
in England.
The Super Bowl, Patriots win.
Handles
That was a
liquor.
crazy game.
I love that
Congrats to
ending
the
with that
Patriots.
sports.
Almost
that-
It was
that
really
the
good.
Minecraft.
I'm sorry for all you Seahawks fans out there, but
I
you
watched
got
every
wrecked.
second of the
PG.
sports.
I did chug a lot of Svedka after they won.
In Canada, it's
Well,
actually in like ice. Like they edit the field so it doesn't look like field, but it looks like ice. That
Good
all the
job.
Canadians
It's
think
called
it's
hockey,
hockey.
Good job
Yeah.
to the Britons, Patriots.
New England
Sporting harder
Patriots.
than the other sport team. Good job.
Good job, Tom
Aw.
Brady. Tom Brady, you're a beast. That is all. And Gronkowski and Julian.
Wait, you
Edelman.
mean Tony
That's all.
Brady, right?
Tony Brady. Okay, next question. Someone else say it.
Where let me this question was asked by Marker Mark 4. Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
In the mirror.
2 years.
I said, oh, fuck off, Mischievous. I was gonna say that.
Okay, well, maybe I'll take a serious approach to this. Where do I see myself in 2 years? Either dead or...
Oh fuck.
Alive.
Yeah, alive is a good one. I'm hoping for that one. But honestly, in
I'm
2 years,
not
I don't really know where everything's gonna head with UHC. I mean, some people are saying the Reddit's going downhill. That's up for debate. I'm not gonna get into that. You know, I personally think it's doing fine.
I agree.
But you know, I
Hardcore
mean,
factions.
2 years ago, this place was kind of quiet, and you know, look at us now, almost 6,000 strong and growing every day. But you know, UHC's kind of an industry right now. Who knows? Maybe after this is all over, it could be the time it finally crashes and burns. But hey, one day at a time. Let's just see where it goes from here. In 2 years, though, personally, probably I see myself doing freelance sysadmin work for various other networks. So I don't really know.
Well, you have graduated from high school at that point, Hunter.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you luck, dude. That's pretty good.
Well, for me personally, in 2 years, I will be in college.
Well, you know.
Yes.
You're a junior,
we're
Raven?
12.
I didn't know that.
Actually,
Well,
in
no,
2 years
wait.
I'll be at university.
2 years. No, wait. Technically,
You'll
2
be a
years. No, 2
senior,
years. I'd be a
Raven.
senior. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not right.
No
I lied. I don't do math well.
Good job, Raven.
Shh. Okay, it's cool. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll be there. In UHC wise, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll still be
be
doing
there.
YouTube
Well,
videos.
okay, let me make an assumption. So it's Sunday right now at 11 p.m. 11:01 exactly.
It's actually 12:05
It's
a.m.
11:01 for me, and
It's
so in 2
12:03 for
years
me.
I will probably be sleeping.
Very true. Actually,
What about
You might
leap
be right on
years?
that
Will
one.
those
I'm
exist?
just
Also,
kidding.
time changes. Also, time dilation. You know, time is slowly shrinking and stuff in physics. I don't
okay,
remember.
I'm gonna-
Actually, I didn't.
I
I
wanna
want to
answer
see
this
that
one.
attention
warp
in
drive
physics
shit.
class.
How about that?
I
Wait,
want
what
to
was-
answer this. Okay. Mischievous is the only one who hasn't answered.
Okay.
Where do I see myself in 2 years? I'm going to be a junior in college. I will be on my way to actual real life stuff, which is kind of scary. So that kind of brings me to my point, which I say to a lot of people. Enjoy your life while you can. Like, make the best of
YOLO.
it. Like, not YOLO. That's not true. Before you do anything like me and
No,
get drunk
no,
on
you
Super
only
Bowl
you
night,
lived twice actually.
the rule is wait
Yo.
till you're 16. That's the rule. Everyone knows that rule. Wait till you're
I'm
16.
17.
Well, then be good with yourself and don't do anything you don't want to
If you're
do.
listening to
But
the
live your
podcast,
life the way you want to live your life and be happy. That's the most important thing. Be
I
happy.
want to get all the ladies. That's
Be
my
happy.
And
goal.
Be healthy.
UHC wise, I've been here for 2 years. We're all right. Almost 2 years actually. I mean, 2 years from now, who knows? There might be a new dude like X Nestorio might have like 4 billion subscribers. Who fuck knows?
Here's what I think. I think Minecraft's gonna be gone in 2 years.
Actually, yeah.
I think everything's gonna turn from
Optimus
blocks to circles.
MPNG.
Like North Korea might come by and be like, "Yo,
We're gonna get Kim Jong Un.
And all we will do
No, we
is
can call
build
it.
pixel art of great leader.
Right. Kim Jong Un in a Brock farm.
all right, cool."
Alright,
That's
so,
2 years. 2 years. By Marker Mark 4. I don't know if that was
Okay.
Mark.
Alright, so next
This
one.
question was asked by Dibscraft,
Dibscraft.
who sadly could not make it to the podcast today. He says, "Got any cool invention ideas?" I've actually got quite a few. So I was thinking, hair dryers, right?
Okay.
Okay, hair dryers. So so I was thinking like a hair dryer that you don't plug in, and instead of it's slightly smaller, and instead of like shooting air, it shoots like water. How about it?
So it's basically just
So
like
it's a hair
super
wetter.
soaker.
No. Okay, I also got another one.
So it's a water gun.
hoses,
I would say
right?
it's a super soaker filled with
Okay,
hot water.
no. You know hoses, right? You know hoses, right? Okay. So, okay.
Guys,
so
what happened to the dock?
What if
Someone
what
made
if
it blow
Someone
up.
what if you
done it.
had a portable hose, right? One that you like fill up in your sink, and it'd be sort of shaped like a squirt gun.
It's called the super soaker.
Okay, fine. How about
Alright.
like a camera, but instead of taking pictures, it's like shaped like a squirt gun, and you can shoot water from it.
Oh my god.
All right, so I think that's the end of the podcast.
No. I
No,
got.
yeah, no, there's lots of
I
questions.
got-
There's
I
so
got-
many good questions.
I got.
Any good invention
Okay,
ideas?
for
I got a
someone
good
else,
one.
okay.
It's a phone
Good
charger that
invention
charges
ideas.
it instantly and doesn't need to be plugged in.
I got one. Teleportation. Boom.
That's
someone
not an
get on
invention.
that shit. That's
That's
an
a
invention. Okay.
Okay, so someone's really screwing up the document on the Google.
That's not an invention.
Okay, let's keep
I'm
going because there's our
Okay.
pretty good questions here.
Asked by Gaming Tony 123, when will the next
Next episode of Scott Eats Popcorn be uploaded.
Okay, I have some explaining to do. Episode 5 is on my hard drive, and when I tried to upload it, it said it was a duplicate episode, and it made me very upset. And then I got too lazy to re-upload it, and then I had like a bajillion recorded rounds and stuff to render and upload, and then these scrubs made me upload the podcast 3 weeks in a row, and I made it in like 360p because I pooped on it a
Fine,
little
I'll
bit.
upload it this week.
Oh,
God.
you're lazy.
You're
Dude,
welcome.
You're lazy.
And then, so I could still upload it, I guess, but I mean, I keep forgetting. I still got, how many popcorns do I have?
He probably has lots of popcorn.
Yeah, I got one whole box, plus like at least another half box, so...
Okay,
we
next
ain't running low on
question.
supply.
Next question, because I'm looking forward to Scott Eats Popcorn. But
Thank you.
the question is tits or ass or pencil Snickers?
Actually,
By
it is not
Milfman
tits or
Mike
ass,
22.
You ass.
Milfman Mike 22.
Shout out to my boy.
Well,
I'm
I'd
gonna go
have
with
to go with the
you
very
ass.
first, or the last. Or the middle. Actually, I can't make up my mind.
I'm going with tits.
How about fingers?
There you go. You heard it. You heard it here
Can we
first.
go
You
with
heard
fingers?
I'm gonna have to
my
agree
choice.
with Hunter, to be
Milfman
honest.
Mike, would you like to answer me? Can we go with fingers?
I
Yes.
don't know.
I'd like to ask a question back to him. What are pencil Snickers?
Okay, Urban Dictionary to the
Oh
rescue.
god.
Okay, pencil.
It's either gonna mean nothing or something completely horrible
Okay.
and scarring.
Okay, Google doesn't really show anything. Just shows like Snickers. Let's see. So.
Urban Dictionary.
Now Urban Dictionary.
Wait, are we still on the
Um,
question of tits or ass?
Or
Mhm.
pencil
Yeah,
Snickers.
The answer is
And
ass.
by the way, it says you
Oh,
ass.
bad
Sorry.
answer, Keoki.
Ooh. Okay, Keoki. Why?
I don't have a reason. It's just ass. That's the
I'd
reason.
have to go with the other option.
Yeah, my
That
other
also was
option.
not pencil
Okay,
Snickers.
if I cannot go with tits, or if I have to go with tits or US or pencil Snickers, I'm not sure what pencil Snickers are, so I'm probably going with US.
Oh,
Thanks, MP. My roommates are saying tits.
I agree with your roommates, wholeheartedly.
You see,
Yeah,
I
so
can
That's
get
what I live
behind
my
that.
day-to-day
But-
life by.
But okay, compared to tits and ass, I'd say tits of course. But US, that's some stuff.
Raven, you haven't answered yet.
Making noises to test.
He's looking at pictures, I think, to see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to think long and hard about this one.
That was just like, what are those? I'm confused.
I'm gonna go-
which?
Mommy, I'm
gonna have to go
scared.
with
I need an
pencil
adult.
Pencil Snickers, good stuff. Okay, well done.
After
Milfman
the
Mike,
podcast,
thanks for the
Raven,
question.
get your parents to talk about the birds and the
We
bees,
got
okay?
two similar questions, so I'm just gonna combine them. Let's go with what is your kinks? Pencil Mike 64, and the second one asked by Algebra 2 with trigonometry. What do you masturbate to?
Okay, well I'm in calculus 3, and I'm gonna say some integrals with maybe some like. What else? What's some pretty good math terms that we know?
I prefer women.
What about
Women.
matrices?
Women, that's pretty good too. All right.
Algebra 2 with trigonometry. I'm all about those matrices.
And the square root of that ass.
Square root of the integral of that ass. Pretty good. All right. Who else here is by green_galaxy? Who is glad Dibs got kicked out?
Raise his hand.
I am.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
Dibs
know.
is like pretty dumb. So, no, JK, I love Dibs. Yeah.
All
MP,
so I
read
think
this
that's
next
the,
question.
the
MP,
end of the
read it.
podcast.
No, I
MP,
think
read it.
I think
Ah.
Mr. Team Raven
MP,
should
read
ask
it.
this one, and since
What are-
it
what are all
was
these
asked by
links?
one of his friends, I assume Dirty
This
Dave
MP
and
gallery.
33.
Okay. So that's the end of the episode.
No,
You're supposed to ask the question, right?
The last question of the
The script
podcast.
says it's your line.
I'll see you guys next time.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode number
Or
22
listening,
of
who
the
watches.
people watch of drunk edition of podcast 22.
If anybody
aka
noticed
Sugar
Michael
Puffs.
Rosen last week, comment Michael Rosen.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm a guest, but you know what? I'm taking over this shit.
Can
so.
we ask one final question? Can we
Oh
have
my
one
God.
final
No,
discussion?
no, we can't. That's
We
the
just
end
said
of the
final
thanks
episode.
for
discussion.
listening.